Welcome back, everyone. So I know you're probably all wondering why we aren't working on siding still, and it's not because of the snow. It's because we are going away soon and we need to get things kind of figured out. We've been trying to get a lot of stuff done before the snow hit, and it's obviously here now. But today we need to get our water figured out because a little bit of backstory on our water for those who are kind of new around here, don't really know what we're doing. So we have 3 ways of getting water. In the springtime, we have a gravity feed water from a spring box. That dries up in the summer when it's a lot more dry around here. So then we have a solar pump where we pump the water up to our cistern. And then in the winter, we've been trucking water in. We've been going to a creek using our fire pump to fill up a tank in the back of the truck. And then we empty that into the cistern. That's going to be a little bit different this year because we've been plowing the Forest Service road to our property, but we've been told by the Ministry of Forest we're not allowed to plow anymore. I don't really know what I can say or not say over in the video about this, so I guess I won't say too much. I know lots of people are going to say, just do it. That's what we've been doing, but when they threaten with lawyers and stuff, you just gotta stop doing it. So we aren't going to be able to plow the road, which we need to get to the creek. And we just don't think that having a truck with a tank full of water driving over an unplowed Forest Service road will go well. So we are planning on getting our solar pump set up down at the spring figured out so that we can pump water up to our truck and fill the tank in the back of the truck. This is an area that we can plow to. We're going to take an IBC tote down to the creek so that we can have that constantly filling, which means we'll have a lot of water stored so that our pump can then pump it up to the IBC tote in a truck, and then we'll bring the truck here and put it into our cistern. So it won't be quite as fast as what we've been doing, where we were using our fire pump and we were just filling a tank up. I think it took us about 6 minutes to fill the tank, and then we would come here and drain it really quickly and then go back, and we would do 4 loads in a couple of hours basically. But now we're going to be taking our truck up there, letting the solar pump fill it, which we can hook up to a battery pack as well. So it pumps a lot slower than the fire pump, and we'll just have to figure out how long it takes, and then we can go back to the truck, bring it home. It's all uphill from the spring to where the truck is going to be, so once we turn it off, the water will drain out and the water line won't freeze, and it's going to be a shorter area, so it'll be easier for us to manage and make sure that we can get the water out of it and keep it above the snow and all that. So it's going to be interesting this winter. Lots of changes in terms of our access and our water, and just see how it goes. Wish us luck.
slipping yet. Far so good.
So we're down at our spring box, our solar pump water source. We've got the blue jug that we've been pumping from, but we found actually that the spring box that we take the water from into that blue jug, it's getting just full of muck and it's getting plugged and stuff, and it's actually slowed down a lot now that it's kind of summer is over and we've had quite a long dry period, not a lot of rain this fall. It's pretty slow. So what we want to do is put a bigger pipe on the spring box, have it feeding into the blue jug, and then we're going to go from the blue jug to this IBC tote, and we're hoping that will kind of filter out the water a little bit more by letting the sediment and whatever fall to the bottom of the blue tank, and then the overflow will go into the IBC tote. And we're hoping that with a large volume of water like that, it's less likely to freeze, and we will have our solar pump going into the top of that one. And actually it's not going to be solar, we're going to plug it into 12 volt on a portable power station. So we will, I think it runs for like 12 hours on one of the power stations. So see how it goes.
In our spring box that we have in the creek, it has a half inch tube coming out of it, which gets clogged all the time. So I'm going to put a 3/4 inch, which is a little bit bigger, which will mean nothing overflows. So the first place for the water to leave where I've got the spring box is that hose. It's going to give us a lot more flow, and it's going to make it so that if it does get clogged up, it's easier to clean out. So I'm going to go get that pulled out, and Katie's going to wrestle this IBC tank down a hill. just barely. This is painful. Watch me use the wrong tool. I mean, that's pretty good for the grommet. That's good. Yeah, no biggie. There we go. This is probably gonna be a fight.
Get a torch and heat it up.
Yeah. The one tool I forgot is to bring the torch. That would have been a great idea. You got a lighter on you by chance?
No. You have taken all the lighters and lost.
You know what we could do? You got your exhaust right there. That might help, actually. I'm not even kidding. That'll work. It worked. Huh? Smart guy.
There you go. Take that, haters. Hopefully that reaches.
Deep. Those rocks didn't really help that much filter.
No.
It just got bunged. That's good. Mug. I'm well aware how mucky that water is. I want this deeper. I think I want the tube cold.
Yes.
I'm lying.
Oh.
There we go, that's precious clay. Now, I don't have a larger.
Oh, the drill bit. You got mud on your face.
How am I gonna get that, Katie?
Dump it.
I guess, eh? Problem is, if I dump this whole thing over, I gotta go find the bit.
Oh. Do it slowly.
I'll try. Okay, so now what we gotta do is I wanna route this as low as possible.
So while we wait for that water to clean out a little bit, let the dirt and stuff settle in there, we are going to start running the line from the blue tote down to the IBC tote. We're going to try and run it really low to the ground, I think.
Yes.
So that it's close to the stream and it won't freeze. It's hard when all the trees are grabbing you.
It just did a big sploosh and I don't know why.
Well, where you were moving it around, so it probably just backed up and then got some air.
Your guess is as good as mine, but I don't want that. I want that to flow continuously. I didn't expand that.
So we're up at the driveway. So we just stopped for lunch and came back. I'm gonna go see how everything's working. Oh, that's doing that thing again.
Oh, it's certainly coming down here still.
Ah, this is so mucky. Are you trying to get me? Great! Hey, that's enough. So I'm down at the solar panels. We got a new very long squeegee so that we can get the snow off. Obviously it's been a little while since it snowed and the snow was kind of coming off, but I just wanted to bring this down here so that it was ready to go whenever we need it, and I'm gonna try it out. What? Are you barking at me? Juniper's barking at something down kind of off the cliff where we have our game camera. But I didn't bring my phone to go check it, and I don't want to go down there now. But she's also sniffing, so I don't know if she just smells an animal that walked here. We did get a coyote on the game camera a little while ago now, in November still, so that's creepy. What do you smell? Who was it? Is it the coyote?
Now, with all that work we did yesterday, getting our water system kind of figured out, we still can't use it right now because it is below 0 in Celsius, which means it is freezing in Fahrenheit. So the pipe that comes from where our water is frozen. But we're supposed to have warm temperatures, no freezing overnight, and a whole ton of rain in the next 3 days. We're gonna use the pump to clean all the rest of the ice out once the ice is melted mostly, and we're just gonna pump water out of the black pipe that's coming up the draw there. And then once we're done pumping, we're gonna undo the pipe, and it should siphon everything out and clean it out completely, hopefully. We might even bring the air compressor out to blow out the line. So ultimately, what we're gonna do in the future is we're going to pull the truck up with the tank in it. We're gonna pump into the tank and then disconnect the pump and bring it home and clear out the line every single time, which is no big deal. No big deal. Because it's 250 gallons. I mean, that's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, with animals and showers and all that stuff. So yeah, but today we are going to be going to the creek like the good old times we have in the past. And actually, I don't know if Katie can find the clip. I'll find it for her so she can put it in this video. But I swore last year that I'd never have to do this again. Well, I'm doing it again. So it is what it is. We're gonna go get some water so that we can have our cistern full.
Yay!
Coming out of there. So we're just clearing out the garbage that's in the bottom of this iced IBC tank. We use this to water our meat birds in the summertime, and there's some algae in it, so we got to get that algae out the best we can. This is another reason why we use a very good water filter for our drinking water. What's up?
It's like a brush. What you doing? The old stinky sock filter.
It's clean.
Oh, it's got a big hole in it.
I'll fix that. The old sock filter. That's good tape. Doesn't taste good though. Why they don't have steel cable in those.
Broken pole cord. So we got the cistern full, and we were going to put the rest of this water into the hot tub because it was leaking due to a loose seal. So now we gotta fix this. Always something.
You know what? This was like this, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a stupid way to put that on. I'll put it on like this, which will still work.
Pull out.
We can actually pull out.
Yeah.
This was a good thing that happened, Katie. Good job. Okay, Katie. Now quit messing around. You start that, but don't break my machine anymore, okay?
Well, this GoPro's glitching out. Very rainy and foggy. We're right in the clouds. So we got the generator running today to top up our batteries. But before we end this video, we wanted to run over to our water source and check the water line, see if we can get any of the ice out of it. It's been pretty warm, pretty wet, so we're hoping that it has melted. So we've got a full IBC tote now. It's overflowing from the top, which is good. So we're gonna hook up the pump with the power station and hopefully we'll have water pumping out at the top. If we don't, that means it's still got ice in it. But we're kind of hoping that the water will melt any ice and push it up and out. So probably gonna, if we do get water, we're gonna let it run for a little while just to make sure it's all good. And then when we disconnect, we'll make sure it's all dried out and hopefully not frozen for when we get back and need water again.
Flack in there, there we go. Put you in there like that. Put you in there like that. I said put you in there like that. Come on, you. There we go. Tighten this up. So we should talk about these pumps because they're so crazy good. So this is not a sponsored ad. These are equal worthy pumps. This is our second pump. Our first pump we've probably run for, in combined, probably a month dry. It's gone through 3 winters of being frozen. And then it finally this year it failed on us, but we had a backup because they're only like 150 bucks. Yeah. Anyway, incredible. Check them out. Okay, that's nice and tight. Take this. I'll take this. Yep. Okay, thank you. Oh, our plumbing abilities have come a long way since I put this garden hose connector together.
If it works, it works. It continues to work.
Remember how
years.
Everything was garden pumps when we first started up here?
Garden hoses.
Garden hose. Yeah, sorry, garden pumps.
Because we're bursting the garden hoses.
Yeah.
The cheap
so
ones.
we bought more hoses. I didn't know anything about anything, so I just did what I did. And now I know. Messing around the Christmas tree. Dun, 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 dun. Damn, that's good cable. Notice how this thing isn't doing the glug glug? How do I turn that? 112 watts. Look at this. The water's going down in there. Not only that, this thing's pumping like frickin' mad. Oh, overload. What happened?
So we're getting an overload on the DC. Shouldn't be happening because the pump draws around 100 or so watts. This is a 600 watt power station. So we're starting to wonder if there's ice, and because of the water, it's not able to push the water up, it's getting angry.
Well, let's try this. Let's try, I'm gonna unhook this and just shoot water over here.
It says overload still.
Oh, unplug it? Oh, there you go. Man, look at that flow, eh? If only that's what came all the way to our place.
That'd be too much water. So it must be blocked because it's working now.
Okay, so we know that we got the polarity right.
See, it doesn't normally go that high.
Then overload, okay.
So it just pushed all that water up, I think.
Just pushed all that water up.
It smells electrical.
Do you, seriously?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that it have an overload. Like, it's obvious smelling electrical.
We found some ice at the top. So what we've done is we've taken the loose end that was going to be up at the road that would go into the truck tank. Greg has pulled it all the way down the hill. So we basically have a U shape of the water line at the top of the hill, and then both sides are running down. I've put it up in a tree so it's up really high. So everything is going to be moving downhill as it tries to melt. And we'll just probably, I don't know if Greg's going to want to try again, or if we will get my brother who's going to be house sitting to come down here and just try it out after we've had a few more warm days, because this is kind of the first warm day, but we got to take off tomorrow. So trying to get this dealt with, but we'll just see how it goes. I can hear it pushing ice. I think so. Try again. We've got a couple dips in the water line where it's still icy, so we're gonna rearrange where the line is. We're gonna pull it back up and bring it to a more steep, straight down area. We didn't have all these connectors from bear bites in this water line. I'm sure we would be able to just push the ice right through, but it's obviously getting hung up on the connector pieces from repairs that we've made, which kind of sucks. But worst case scenario, we bring this home, this water line home, and put it by the fire for a little while when we get back. Not a big deal. A little bit more work, but that's what living off grid is all about. Just had one last try, didn't go well. It's just not quite ready, so we're just gonna have to leave it for now. It's all kind of set up, everything is pointing downhill, so it should drip out as it melts, and we'll just have to try again later. We're gonna wrap up the video here because I gotta get this edited, and we are hitting the road tomorrow. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next video.